look at the scale. Ah, I love that. Sit on the fence, no enemies or friends. You have to cross the Rubicon. All right. Yeah, I'm really curious, like, what the gameplay loop is of Armored Core in this day and age. Is it really smart to give this kind of snowy, just dilapidated world? Because look at how these colors pop. It's just interesting that in a story about pilots, we see no humans. We only see the devices that they're piloting. I think it's fascinating. It's kind of cool thematically as well. Good morning. My name is Philip Hartshorn. I'm known for my filmmaking in China, and you may have also seen some of my documentary work. Today, we're going to be watching and reacting to Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon launch trailer, and analyzing the cinematic language. I've been wanting to look at Armored Core 6, but I'm really excited because I love From Software, I love Elden Ring, and I know this is going to be very related in terms of gameplay and hopefully in terms of like a deep lore and everything, which is really, really fun. So let's look at it. Let's talk about the cinematic language. Make sure to check out all of the other stuff we've covered on this channel, including Final Fantasy, Elden Ring, Genshin Impact, and a ton of other work. So let's get into this. Let me know in the comments, are you going to be getting Armored Core 6, and what are you looking forward to if you're a long-time Armored Core fan? All right, let's see what you cooked up for us. Of course, the Rubicon is a significant river that Julius Caesar crossed at a seminal moment. So I think it's a very interesting title. I assume we are 621, which is cool. It's a genderless being, so you can picture yourself as that. Wow, look at the environmental art. Incredible. Look at the detail in all this. Very, very nice. And it has a very cold feel to it. It has a very metal feel to it. You can feel that. You can it's visceral, freezing metal and everything. And I think it's going to play into the themes of this game, like a lack of humanity, and war. That's why I think Rubicon is such a great name. Wow. You can really feel the weight. Like, there's a weightiness to the movements in this. This is one of the things I like about it. The music is fantastic. Wow. Awesome music. And what I like about it seems like there's a ton of ways to, work on your build, as we say in Elden Ring, right? And it seems like it's going to be the similar thing for this. As someone who grew up with Gundam Wing, love Gundam, played a tiny bit of Armored Core as a kid at a friend's house. This looks fantastic, and I assume you're going to be able to customize your mech. Combat looks very rich. Tons of options. It's so cool. So the one thing I'm noticing is I've not seen any humans yet in this trailer, and I wonder if that's intentional. Now, is that a world building thing where there are no humans in this world? Are we all like just robots? Or is it a sort of a message where, like, there's a reason they're not showing the humans because, we've lost our humanity? Is that a thematic choice to not show any human beings in this game because, we've become more robotic, we've become more mechanical, less humanity, less mercy in war? So I wonder, you guys let me know. But I think it's interesting. Wow, look at the scale. Look at the scale. Power without purpose. Look at the movement. Yeah, fantastic color use too. We'll go back and look at that a little bit. This reminds me of like Minority Report. The system gave its verdict. Interesting. Oh, man. Ah, I love that. Sit on the fence, no enemies or friends. You have to cross the Rubicon. All right? That's what they're saying.
Once something's alive,
so to speak.
it doesn't die easy.
Oh, man. This is great.
621.
Look at the scale. Man, like, again, coming from a sort of Elden Ring background, I love this. It just makes you want to explore that world and check it out. I don't know like the format of this game and what it's going to play like at all, but man, it looks fantastic. Let's go back a little bit. I want to talk about a few things here. Number one, the coloration. I love this kind of like found security footage here, just showing complete annihilation.
That's how it's always been. 621.
621. You can see that's obviously this, destruction that we're looking upon. And this, again, just look at it. It reminds me of that first point in Elden Ring where you walk outside and you can see everything. You can see kind of your points of interest that you're going to be going and visiting throughout the entire game. You can see the Erd Tree, you can see the castle and stuff. So I wonder if this is similar, where it's like, okay, we're going to eventually get over there. There's this, there's that, but it's very well done, very impressive. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful coloration too. Like that's kind of the standout with this shot, having this beautiful orange sunrise amongst the cold, and then this next shot just being completely bereft, just cold colors, and it's awesome. And look at this. This again takes me back to Elden Ring, not in any of the visual subject matter, but of course with the ability to bring to life the environment with like wind and stuff. That was such a strong suit of Elden Ring, and you can see it here. You can like feel that cold, that wind, the fans and everything. This is us dropping in. But yeah, I'm really curious like what the gameplay loop is of Armored Core in this day and age. Is it like Elden Ring where I'm just wandering around all day in this massive world and fighting like other players, other mechs? Like what's the deal here? It's awesome. But I really like it. Again, the color use is really, really beautiful. You can see just that blue and orange, stark contrast against the cold background. It's really smart to give this kind of snowy, just dilapidated world, because look at how these colors pop of fire. Look at the title of the game, right? Fire, and then this just like technological laser beams. It's so smart, because it just stands out so much. And the music is another standout. You're really able to put like tank treads on your mech. That's so fun. Yeah, that's a blast. The combat looks electric. I cannot wait to check it out.
Code 15.
So this is where my questions about sort of character come into play. What is the narrative of this game? It could very well be like other FromSoft games, and there's not a lot of direct cutscene narrative outside of boss battles. But that's kind of my major point. Like, are there characters who are, in fact, just mech pilots? Are we robots? Are we mechs ourselves? Because where's the pilots? It's just interesting that in a story about pilots, we see no humans. We only see the devices that they're piloting. I think it's fascinating. It's kind of cool thematically as well. But maybe they just haven't shown them in the trailers. I just have so many questions about it. Yeah. But the scale is really the biggest thing to note about this. It just looks gargantuan. Beautiful shot. Look at this. Almost like gravestones on a battlefield. It's awesome. That's sort of the cool thing about mechs that I've always enjoyed, speaking of Gundam Wing and everything, is like, the different suits, the different mobile suits have personality. They have a feel to them from the shape of the suit. And like this guy, he's facing the other direction. It very well may be the character build, but it's an emotional image. You can feel something from this. It's like maybe he's feeling, regret. Maybe he's feeling sadness. Maybe these are gravestones, or, maybe they're discarded shells that resemble gravestones and stuff. It's just so cool.
Authorization acquired.
Yeah, very beautiful. I mean, this looks like a boss arena if I've ever seen one, right? It's awesome. Awesome combat. I really love the sort of like horizontal thrusters that you have too. It looks just kinetic.
You make no enemies or friends.
Yeah. And like what a powerful line. There's another one back here I wanted to see. Was dying embers. Power without purpose. And that's what I love about this trailer. It's just showing humongous power that humanity has amassed. It's kind of like Oppenheimer, right? It's like, why are we making this tool? Well, to use it. What is its only purpose? To destroy. And so it's kind of like power without purpose. Is such a thing possible? Why does one amass power? So it's kind of like the question of de-escalation. If I have a really strong power and I have it as well, we can't really use it because then we both get destroyed. So then the only use of making the power is not to use it. So there's so much philosophy kind of bunched up in there. That's very fascinating, and I could see a game like this really reveling in that philosophy and exploring it. And I think it's a great thing to explore. Yeah. Look at the maps and everything, and like this reminds me of Nier Automata, right? Like who's seen that? Totally.
Once something's alive,
Yeah.
it doesn't die easy. 621.
So this, of course, reminds me of that. I feel like this is gonna be like when you die over and over again, and Dark Souls or Elden Ring, you kind of get like respawned. Is that what's happening here? It doesn't die easy. Is it a metaphor for that? I don't know. But I love it, and it's kind of exciting because for me, not knowing any of the lore of this game whatsoever, please feel free to fill me in a little bit on the backstory of this series, lore experts. But I think it's going to be really cool to jump in just fresh. So it's very exciting. Anyways, that's my reaction. I think it looks fantastic. I'm super curious about sort of the humanity in this game and the characters. Who are they? Are we going to see them, or are they going to be masked the entire time behind these suits, which is kind of cool in itself. It's kind of like eerie in a way. So anyways, let me know what you guys think. I loved it. I'll talk to you soon. Gonna be traveling for a few days, so there might be a couple days without a video, but there's gonna be some awesome ones after that travel, let me tell you. All right, have a good day.